to Man Kitchen Recipes. I'm Kevin. Today we're going to cook on the Cecarol portable pellet smoker. You've seen the unboxing, the assembly, the burn off. Now we're going to finally do a cook, and in true Man Kitchen Recipe style, going against manufacturer guidelines, government rules, I'd imagine. I took this darn thing off. I had some Pit Boss competition pellets in there to do the burn off. I didn't want those in for my smoke today. I pulled them all out. I found some Bear Mountain pellets, bourbon barbecue. I haven't had these in probably a year. One of the stores here finally had them. So, you know, I mean, come on, really? This is our government telling us, protecting ourselves from ourselves. You're really not going to stick your fingers down inside one of these and catch your finger in there. For those of you that don't follow safe practices, leave it in. For me, I ain't never going to stick my hand in there. Not while it's on, anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to set the temp gauge to smoke and hit the power button. And then once this thing starts smoking, clears up, I'll close the lid. I'll put it to 250 because today I'm going to do some beef ribs on this. Now, our store had these little packs of beef ribs. They're only about I think there's 4 ribs, maybe only 3 or 4 ribs. But it's perfect for this size. And actually, let me go get a tape measure. Okay, got a tape measure. Okay, so this is 14 by 15 if you go all the way edge to edge. 14 by 15, you're not going to go all that way. And then this little tray up here is 14 by 4.5. So, you know, I mean, I think you could fit probably, I would guess, about 9 hamburgers on here. Now, it'll fill up the whole grate, but as soon as they start cooking and shrinking down, there won't be a problem. Up here, you could probably throw 3 or 4 hot dogs, maybe 6 hot dogs, I don't know. But you could utilize this tray for hot dogs if you're doing burgers. If you're out having a picnic and you're just doing burgers, I think this is going to be perfect for you. Unless you're, you know, if you got a big crowd, obviously you won't be using it. But if it's just you and your family, just you and your friend, I think that'll work out perfect. All this smoke over here coming through is, I'm doing another cook on my tailgater. So that's where that smoke's coming from. As soon as this heats up, or while this heats up, I'm going to go get my ribs ready. Nothing special. I'm just going to put some rub on them. You don't have to watch that. I'll come back out. I'll show them to you. We'll get them into the Cecarol pellet smoker and see how it does on cooking. This is it starting up. It should clear up in a minute. We'll close it down. We'll turn it up to 250. Okay. Smoke's cleared up. Now we can close the lid. You can see the flame going back in there. So we will close the lid. We're going to turn this up to 250. We'll be back with the ribs. Okay, the Cecarol is heated up. Got it set at 250. It says 260 right now. It'll all level out. Here's my beef ribs. These are 2 racks, 3 ribs in each portion. I measured them, 14.5 inches. We're going to load this thing up. All right, I'm going to get them in here. We're going to let them smoke hopefully for 2 to 3 hours. And then after that, I think I'll probably wrap them and let them go a little longer. Anyway, 4 or 5 hours. And the rub I'm using is from Malcolm Reed, actually. Killer Hogs Hot Barbecue Rub. That's what I put on these. All right, let's get these inside the Cecarol. Let's get that lid open. And we're going to put our ribs, bones to the outside of each side. These ribs do have a little meat right there, so that meat is going up against meat. So this is beef ribs, 6 ribs. All right, I'm gonna close this up and we'll check back on it. I'll probably check it after 30 just to see what it's doing, but it should roll 2 to 3 hours. All right, we'll be back. All right, an hour and a half in. Oh, look at that. That's looking pretty good. How about that, huh? Okay, let's take a quick temp check. Must have went 189. Dang, these things are rolling right along. I may not wrap them. All right, that's an hour and a half at 250. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Cool. All right, I'm gonna let these go for about another, I'll check them in about 30, see where we're at. Before we go, let's check the pellets. Looks like we're doing good, and look, that grate's not there, so I can do this. I can push my pellets up, no worries. 2 hours and about 20 minutes in, look at there, 250, 249. This thing does hold temps really well, so far from what I can tell. Oh, look at that. Let's see what temps we're reading now. It's pretty tender. It's kind of staying right in the 190s, which is good because we're not ready to eat yet. We got someone coming over, and I was just going to wrap them up. I'm going to let these go. I'm going to let them push on over. Maybe get them to around 203, 205. All right, cool. They look great. Underneath looks great. The grease running off there. Both ribs fit in here fine. Now that they've cooked down, just for the fun of it, let's see if they fit side by each. Oh, they do. See, before they would not. So, yeah. I think the heat pot is right around here, so I'm going to move these like this and just let them keep on going. Boy, they are tender though. I may just take them off in about 15 and wrap them up. Wow, no resistance. I do want to pump them up, let them go a little longer since we're not ready to eat, and we'll pull them. Cecarol. 2 hours and 45 minutes. See there? 250, 252. All right. Yep. They are looking fantastic. Temp we're rolling. 202. I'm climbing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off. I'm going to get these wrapped up. I mean, they are just probe tender. These are really doing well. 2 hours and 45 minutes in. Okay, let me get, I'm going to take these off. Yeah, let me just explain it to you. Okay, so first cook on the Cecarol tabletop portable wood pellet smoker. Let me just tell you, I forgot to show you, but let me look. Yeah. We hardly used any of these bourbon barbecue pellets from Bear Mountain. Very fuel efficient from what I can tell. The temp pretty steady through the whole thing. That's pretty impressive. It did cook faster than I thought, but when you think about it, this cooking box is not very big. So my thoughts were my ribs were going to take 2 to 3 hours. Then I was going to have to wrap them because they'd only be at like 160, 170. And then I'd bring them up after an hour or two and check them and all of that. But these beef ribs are done. They're temping out over 200 degrees. They were not wrapped. They're still sitting right there. Now we're a little too early for our company that's coming over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out. I'm going to wrap them in foil, wrap them in a towel, put them in my cooler, just like you do with a brisket. And we're gonna let that hold for a couple hours. By then, company will be here when we're actually eating it. Most likely won't do a taste test. Possibly, I'll definitely show some pictures, maybe a little couple of clips of after I cut them or while I'm cutting them. So I apologize if I don't get back out here to do the taste test. Anyway. Okay, I wasn't going to do a taste test, but hey, I slipped outside. It's 100 degrees out here, so everybody wants to eat inside. Works for me, right? I do have a little bit of a smoke ring on there. Hopefully you can see that. Oh my God. Beef ribs are just so good. These are so tender with Killer Hog's hot barbecue rub. It's not even that hot. Man. It is tasty though, so good. Hey, Cecarol beef ribs, awesome. Thank you for watching this. I really appreciate it. Go check out the Amazon shop, hit the subscribe, like, leave a comment. Hey, I appreciate you even taking time to watch this. Hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video. Be sure to come back. We'll have more.